is Kenyalinum here, welcoming you back for another movie night review, number 257, called Daddy's Girl. It is a short film horror movie. So let's get into the movie night review right now. All right, this is a pretty spooky movie, and it's about a little girl who there's a man that is driving and he looks for a little girl who is on a bike in the middle of the road. He only seen the bike. It looks like the girl may have walked into the woods or something. But when he goes to search for the little girl, there's a couple clues on where or who she is, and he takes the bike to the back to the woods instead of the middle of the street. So he walks into this abandoned, well, it's not an abandoned house. The little girl ends up there, and then he runs into something that's really dreadful. It's inside the car. The little girl is asking if that is if the guy is her daddy, and he's like, "No, I'm not your daddy." Then she opens up the trunk. It's like she lured him to the site, but I can't really tell the ending, so you may have to recognize what it is, the conclusion. But with all that being said, the subject for tonight is accountability. Now, accountability will get you all to the place, it will get you there, but it's never going to count every single man if he thinks he was already counted. So once you take every single guy who has a mouth and who can do the thing and who can do the thing and who can do all, or what that is they're talking about, accountability will only shake them, but it's not going to separate what it is that's wrong. It will not do it. Okay? It will just say you are held accountable for something. There's too many people walking around knowing, and there's too many people that are frightened but not in front of people. So whenever there's a boogeyman, and whenever there's a ghost, or whenever there's an emotional trauma or an idea that brings forth a whole lot of talk, people should only recognize that there are odd occasions for others to recognize it. Complete whiteness it's like a joke. It doesn't absorb what the fucking thing is. But any type of blackness or any type of anything that counts along the way, blackness, it will trace and track every single thing until it's done. But if whiteness is just that absorbent where it doesn't do anything, yes, okay? So when you do to the place, always recognize that accountability will have it, because all those ones that just kind of look and are founded dumb, the word is dumbfounded. Once all that happens, it just happens very quickly. It almost is the word guilt, when the guilt rose and Jesus didn't. And all of that is taken away because nothing at all wanted to count in front of the guy. All right. So, with all that being said, once we do the things that we're supposed to be doing, we will always reference ourselves very high around this form or around this gesture or around this kind of light, because accountability will only place the situation up for a moment so people can do the things that they really, really need to do. There's too much like goat trotting and too much gaslighting for people to even wonder why around you, why you're there or not there in front of them. If that happens, their main objective never got done. So we're not in front of ones that are dumbfounded. We're not in front of ones that play like it is a champion either. Accountability will work on the worst nightmare ever, if you ever got the end of the story, which you probably did not, but I want to say you did, if you ever get the end of any story, you will just recognize that accountability will get you at the right place anyway. All right? Thank you.